Peace and love, beautiful people. Happy October 2022. Happy birthday, Libra, and happy birthday, Scorpio, at the end of this month. I have been feeling like this for the last few days, but I just really wanted to do this October reading for all of the zodiac signs. So I want to say excuse the hotel pillows, but they don't want to be excused. I have no shame, and they have no qualms with being featured in this reading. So I just hope that this also invites you to be cozy and comfortable in your fall attire ambiance. If you're a pumpkin kind of person, then put on your pumpkin candle, pumpkin incense. If that just tickles your fancy, it does not tickle mine, but that is okay. Do what resonates with you. Get comfortable. Make sure you have some water, something hydrating, something that is affirming, your lighting, everything, your environment. Ideally something peaceful and with minimal disturbance. We're going to start by doing some deep breathing, and then I'm going to mention a few different cosmic or spiritual events that will be taking place this October, and then I will get to your individual zodiac sign readings. So get nice and comfortable. Again, if you're listening to this in your car, don't close your eyes and do the breathing. I mean, you can still be mindful of your breathing, and you can still be mindful of your thoughts and being present. But wherever you are, laying on your bed, sitting on your bed, at your desk, on a curb, wherever you are, just get really comfortable and take this moment to relax and be very present. And I want you to, if you would join me, you can close your eyes to help you center. But if you'd like to keep them open, do it. It resonates with you, okay? As you are in this moment, be mindful of the parts of your body that are tight, that are holding tension, that are holding stress, that are holding angst, busy activity and movement. And without judgment, just awareness, just acknowledgement, send a breath into those places. As you inhale, new energy, new breath, assuring, affirming breath into those places that are tight and tense. Exhale and release the old air. Exhale and release the old storylines. Exhale and release any old, stuck, stale interactions and encounters and work. Continue the cycle. Inhale, filling up your belly like a warm balloon, as big as you want to make it. It won't pop, as big as you want to make it. Fill up your belly with affirming, warm, cozy, safe, secure thoughts, visions, ideas, or just nothing at all, just air. Fill up your belly in your inhale. Whenever you're ready to exhale, soften your jaw, your brow bones, your tongue, your cheeks, your fingers, your shoulders, your back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your toes, your feet, your shins, your thighs, your calves, your wrists, your elbows. I just felt that I was holding tightness in my shoulders. Soften your shoulders, your stomachs, your backs. Just be present. Continue this cycle as long as you would like. This will be our last collective inhale. Take a deep inhale, even if you would like to set this intention now for your October. Go ahead and do it on this breath. And then exhale when you're ready to, releasing the outcome. Ready, inhale. Whew. Okay. All right, y'all. So, congratulations. We made it out of the eye of the storm that is Mercury retrograde. It officially ended October 1st. We are still in the, the post effects. So there might be some residuals, some little sprinkles, some spatterings of encounters and engagements. There might be some residual encounters and engagements that you have with retrograde-ish type things. For me, it was pulling out my laptop when I arrived at my destination about an hour ago, like 45 minutes ago, looking at my screen and seeing a glare, and I'm like, is that a crack? I've never had a crack in any laptop I've ever, well, no, maybe I have a long time ago. I don't remember. But it's been a minute since I've had a crack in my laptop. So I'm a little perturbed, and I'm also like, my screen works. I'm able to see everything. We're fine. It's okay. So that's how I've experienced the residuals, and that was just today. Excuse me, we have a full moon in Aries on October 9th. On October 25th, I believe it is, we have I would say a half moon, a new moon in Scorpio. It's a lot of fire energy. I've always felt like Scorpios were the fire energy of the water signs. So it's a lot of intense emotions and sensations coming up in October. And then of course we have Halloween, which is, during that day on October 31st, is considered to be a really high intense energy, and when the veil is at its thinnest. So our relationship and connection to the other side is less thick. There's less of a wall. It's more accessible. So there might be some visitations. There might be some messages that come through. You might be more sensitive and in tune. You might get more ringing in the ears. It's all that good stuff. And then in between, you have October 26th and 28th, where Jupiter's going retrograde and Mars is going retrograde. So yeah, there's some pretty intense energies coming up this month. And I feel like, and this is when I say feel, this is just something that's coming to me in spirit. I feel like this is a big month for a lot of manifestations and a lot of unfolding, which makes sense, especially as we're spiraling out of Mercury retrograde, where things slow down and we're forced to or invited to be present and still and more intentional before acting so quickly. It's like the momentum kicks up and it's go time. So some projects that you started before Mercury retrograde and during, they're starting to unfold a lot quicker. Contracts, agreements, releases, money, just it's starting to unfold. Scholarships, grants, collaborations, health, hydration, having looser ligaments and joints, just movement. It's a lighter energy. So I'd say take advantage of that and just lean into it and trust it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into your individual zodiac readings. Virgo. I feel like I've had this thought before, but it just hit me in a different way. I really feel like it makes sense that Virgo comes after Leo. I don't know why I can feel you guys having a comparable lion energy. You know, it is what it is. Hi Virgo, this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. Welcome to my channel, Mellow Neptune Waters. My name is Marsha. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. Happy October 2022. We are about to pull a spirit animal card and see what spirit animal has a message for you for your October 2022. And then we will pull some tarot cards. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Lay it down, down. Beaver Spirit. Beaver Spirit is here to tell you about a power living within you that is born of spirit, the source from which all life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with the universal consciousness so you can deliberately co-create the world you desire. Know that it takes work, determination, and sustained effort to co-create and lay a solid foundation for your dreams. If, with Spirit as your partner, you bring the twigs and branches of your intentions and desires and spread them across the river of time, you'll be amazed at what you can do. You will find that you can even change the direction of the flow of life. You can ensure that your world will be prosperous and purposeful, filled with love and joy, and rich with magic and meaning. I was about to say, that sounds like a very magical energy. Creator. That which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. Keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate, using all your resources and the energy of this wonderful, productive time. Have faith for with Spirit to co-create with you, your success is assured. Spirit is your partner, helping you along as you change the course of your life in the way your heart desires. This is very permissive. I love this. The protection message. Beaver Spirit has come to warn you to check for rotten wood in the foundations of your dreams. Perhaps you built your hopes on faulty promises or wishful thinking that something would work out just because you wanted it to. Maybe you made choices from a place of unworthiness, hoping that once you got what you desired, it would somehow change you and make everything better, and you had to face the truth that it didn't. This is a trip because this word came to me earlier today in regards to had to do with people in luxury cars. It's a thing. Excuse me. Or Beaver Spirit, and I love luxury cars. I'm gonna finish the thought just so I don't. It was the sensation that some people think getting a luxury car will make them worthy or make them appear worthy. But if you already know that you're worthy to have it on the front end, then it's the notion of sitting in a luxury car, right? And feeling like driving or sitting a different way, carrying yourself differently, and feeling like that car makes you worthy. Versus somebody who goes into a luxury car already knowing that they're worthy. So this luxury car is paralleled and aligned to their worthiness. So yes, they might hold their heads a certain way, but it's aligned with who they are and they know it. So it's not dependent on or a reflection of the luxury car reflecting back to them their worthiness. It's like they're going into it knowing that I'm already worthy and this car is just a reflection of that. I just wanted to finish that thought. Or Beaver Spirit may be telling you it is time to accept things as they are and perhaps consider abandoning the project, relationship, or situation so you can make room for something better. Perhaps you need to go back and rebuild a solid foundation because what you desire may not be in alignment with what your soul intends. Beaver Spirit says you can always get busy and build something fresh and new if the desire is true. All manner of miracles can spring up from a new, strong foundation when you remember your partnership with Spirit. Be clear about what you're building and why, choosing from a place of worthiness, well-being, and wholeness. Self-understanding and acceptance will provide you with a solid blueprint to begin again. Get busy now. Beaver Spirit says this is not a time to procrastinate, but a time to start building again, always mindful of the foundation you are laying, trusting that Spirit is co-creating with you. You can't go wrong with that. Let's see what Spirit, speaking of Spirit, has for you. October 2022. Virgo, Sun, and Mercury. Y'all, it's non-stop. I keep having these visions of very specific people. Okay, 3 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Coins in reverse. Is this, speaking of worthiness, is this a sense of a lack of worthiness? a conversation about attainment, attaining. These both came out in reverse. So that suggests that there's some stuck energy that you have in regards to your Three of Wands and your Nine of Coins, which is your Three of Wands is like you're preparing for your mission, you're preparing for your journey, whether it's collaborative or not. You're stuck a little bit, and that might not be a horrible thing, especially, again, going back to laying your foundation, especially if that means that your foundation is faulty. It might not be a horrible thing that you've kind of retreated, because this could be like a reverse, reset, and get your bearings, and go back and lay your foundation, and then come back to moving out into your heart's desires, the path that you are ready to tread. And the Nine of Coins, I do think like once the foundation is laid for that, once you're clear on some things, that you will see all of the things, a lot of stuff that comes, oh, no pun intended with the beaver, but maybe there is pun intended. Things might come out of the woodworks. Things that you've laid foundations for years ago may have stuff stacked up on it. And so as you clear some things off that you don't need anymore, and you add on to that foundation to really make it solid for where you are now, because it might have been a solid foundation then, but you've increased, you've evolved. So that foundation that you had before might have been pretty cool, and keep adding to it, and you'll find the treasures. I really feel that in the cracks and crevices, you'll find like, wow, I had literal treasures or figurative treasures. You had great things, whether that's you going and looking in the archives of your journalism, of your journaling, or just sketches, whatever it is, literal like things in the cracks and crevices, and or just ideas, song ideas, and presentations, Don't discount your creative genius. Two of Cups, beautiful. I like the illustration of this card. Two of Cups. It's like giving yourself a chance, and then even relationship-wise. So if this is relationship-oriented, you have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Coins and then the Two of Cups. So if these two cards are in reverse and then you have the Two of Cups that's in the upright, give yourself a chance to succeed in love, to succeed in relationships. This could be a relationship that you laid a foundation with before, and then you kind of prematurely broke it down, or canceled it out, or just dismissed it, or whatever. But maybe there was still something there, or maybe it was for a time and then you will revisit it. Or maybe it's not a relationship that you're needing to go revisit, but there's a lesson that you have in that previous relationship that it's important for you to, especially as, you might have already had this happen with Mercury just going direct now, but prior, when it was retrograde, for this last month, that might have been one of your lessons, to integrate previous relationship dynamics into who you are now, whether you are in a relationship, heading into a relationship, or currently single. There's some beautiful things that you did establish and create in the past. It's valuable. There's some treasures there. As I said earlier, especially with this Nine of Coins, there's some treasures there. So don't dismiss them. Bring them into your now, and see just how much of a foundation that you probably, again, have already laid. You've just discounted it and dismissed it because y'all can be perfectionists, and it's like, no, I'm gonna start from scratch. Sure, you can. Also, you know, your life doesn't start from scratch. You've got some valuable, some jewels, whether they're humiliating, embarrassing, or what, from your past. They made you who you are today. So incorporate them and celebrate them. All right, let's do a thing. Think on something that you want clarity on, or that you want like a question answered or whatnot. Let's pull a card and see what Spirit has in response to that, okay? Or we can just pull a card and see what else comes out for you. I'm so serious. These visuals that keep coming to me. It's like, huh. It's like this purple creature. It's a woman or feminine energy. So it's a very Marvel type character. Interesting. Like white hair, short spiky ponytail, bulbous nose and lips. Very interesting. So Two of Wands, King of Wands, and the Fountain. King of Wands came up in reverse. So whatever the question you asked, you trying to, you know, maybe there might be some indecision, and or it might be, listen, you might be, this relationship wise, you might be juggling a couple folks. You might be considering a relationship with a couple different people. Again, it might be like, well, which partner is it? Which one is she talking about revisiting, whether it's as far as dating or revisiting for lessons? You go with your instincts, go with your gut. You know, it's the King of Wands, so if you're wondering who, it could be somebody with a masculine energy, or somebody, even if it's a feminine energy, it's fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be, if it's not, it could be that, and or a very, like a kind of paternal type energy. Very, it could be somebody who was great in bed, or even not so great in bed, especially since it was in reverse. But somebody who just tickled your fancy, literally and figuratively. And in the fountain, it could be somebody you just felt safe with. Maybe they weren't amazing sensually, but you felt safe that you could just be with. If you're trying to get clarity on who you want to be with, yeah, who's the person you want to be yourself with? A person that, you know, has both of these traits, who is, or not, I'm sorry, drops the card, who has both of these energies, this essence of sensuality, and also the ability to let you feel safe. The one who is either sensual or not sensual, but allows you to be safe with them, or is, I think I already said this, or is a combination of both. But it's, I don't know, you know who it is. I'm not going to get too deep because I'm starting to confuse myself and probably you. So as you are making your decision on, I mean, this could be where you want to travel to, where you want to move to, who you want to be with, who you want to be, who you feel like showing up as, what outfit you want to wear to a ball that's coming up, and who you thinking about taking. And again, who you want to be. Like, it might be an evolution that you're experiencing right now. There's another word. Shoot, it might be evolution. There's definitely like I was going to say it's definitely like your evolution. I was going to say the word again. You're blossoming and expanding who you already are, like times 10. So it's you 2.0, and that's sexy. So career-wise, if you're trying to make decisions, go with the thing that allows you to be yourself. Because again, this King of Wands came up in reverse. I have it here just so you can see the imagery. But if they're stifling if this is like a supervisor, employer, or somebody, coworker who's stifling your shine, or like obstructing your whatever, go with the situation that allows you to be your true self. Do that anyways. Do that regardless. All right. Love you guys. If you guys would like to have a one-on-one reading with me, reach out to me. Or if you'd like clarity on this, reach out to me. Mellow@gmail.com. Go to my website, mellow@neptunewaters.com. It's beautifully laid out for you. It tells you what my services are, how much it costs, and then if you're like, boom, bet, just go ahead and book from the website. It's very straightforward and very easy. But of course, if you have questions, email me, mellow@neptunewaters@gmail.com. Follow my social media, Mellow Neptune Waters, on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. On YouTube, subscribe to my channel, Mellow Neptune Waters. And while you're there, while you're here, because you're here, like this video, comment, I love the engagement, and then share this Virgo video with another Virgo sun, moon, or rising, or just share it because you like, ooh, this is my reading and it resonated. Feel free to share it however you'd like, in positive light, preferably. And then hit notifications as you are subscribing to this channel so that when November 2022 comes around, you get the nudge or you get a notification on your phone that says, hey, Mellow Neptune Waters has uploaded whatever video you're wanting to see for your sun, moon, or rising, or all three. You're prepared, or even if you're not ready to watch it, the videos are ready for you and you'll know it. So that's the fun part about hitting notifications. Last but not least, if you would like to give a love offering, you can do so via Venmo at MarshaMellow88, and then CashApp $MarshaMellow88, and all of that information is in the description below if you need to see how it's spelled. I love y'all dearly. Virgo, truly an honor. Please go out and enjoy your October 2022 and stay amazing. All right.